I think Adam Friedland was with the Piers Morgan show, and I think he got other comics booked on the show because guys who are not big enough names to be on Piers Morgan ended up on Piers Morgan, and they all said hi to Adam Friedland when they got on.
So you think it was a bit, like they planned it and they worked it?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Because there's this guy that hates Kevin Brennan. And like, if a guy knows who Kevin Brennan is and is talking about Misery Loves Company, he's not big enough to be on Piers Morgan. But his name is Jeff Dye. And I think Adam Friedland got this Jeff Dye on Piers Morgan to talk about Jimmy Kimmel. And none of them had anything that added to the show. And they had John Fugelsang, who's this liberal, quote-unquote, comedian commentator. He's an insufferable, arrogant douche. I should love him. But like all these Adam Friedland guys come on, and I'm pretty sure, I haven't finished the episode yet, I'm pretty sure they were with Piers Morgan. And I was so happy to watch it. Oh, hey, I have an interesting note here that I made in show prep that I didn't mention to you, and I haven't mentioned to the audience yet, but I heard this from my boy Misery Loves Clips.
Yeah?
So you know how the pretty AntiSocial girls broke up?
Yeah.
And all that fake crying that the Ginger Minge was doing?
Yeah.
And she goes, here's a letter that my co-host wrote to say goodbye. Now, the co-host was being bullied by the Ginger Minge, and so she left the Ginger Minge. She didn't want to be part of the I Love Aaron Imholt show anymore. So she left. She couldn't get out of there quick enough. And now the other one's been kind of taking subtle shots at her. Well, now we find out that the note that was written by the co-host wasn't. This psychopath, this sociopathic Ginger Minge had ChatGPT write a goodbye letter from her co-host and then passed it off as the co-host's letter. Dude, that's psychopathic behavior. It's a show that nobody listens to. Nobody gives a f that your co-host is gone. I have umpteen thousands and thousands more fans than you do, and nobody gives a f when my people leave. All right?
Right.
You had ChatGPT. So your tears were fake. Your amicable breakup was fake. And even your co-host goodbye was fake.
With authenticity like that, I can't believe she doesn't have a bigger program.
Oh my God. That's psychotic. And honestly, it just goes to show once again, without Aaron Imholt, you're all nothing. You're all nothing. Left to your own devices and given the option between doing mid shit or retarded shit, you'll choose to do retarded shit every time.
Well, we're friends and all, but I think you're filleting yourself a bit. I think even with Aaron Imholt, we're still all nothing.
Okay, yes, you're right. Even with me, you're still shit.
It's just you're even less if you're not doing that, apparently.
Kyler says, oof, that is Psycho X mentality. Oh, it's so humiliating. It's so embarrassing.
That's creepy Stalker X, like, ugh. That's some warning flags of, like, avoid that person as a, like, if they're going to that level, especially since nobody asked for this.
No.
Like, this is the classic meme of, ma'am, this is a Wendy's?
Yeah, you didn't need to make a fake statement written by ChatGPT. You could have just said nothing and nobody would have given a shit. Kyler says that gets a big red flag. Oh, amongst many others. A lot of baby daddies have seen the same red flags and ski-daddled out of there. Drop a load and bail. No, those are some smart guys right there. All right, I just look. I didn't have anything on that. I just wanted to point out. I just wanted to point that one thing out. I just wanted to see what the reaction of others would be, and it did not disappoint. They think it's insane.
It is insane. I'm gonna debut. Aaron doesn't know this, but I got a letter from Corey Adam when he left the show. I'm gonna debut it on my show today after I have ChatGPT write it up.
By the way, somebody sent this in, and they said whenever you talk about anything that not my lost interest, Misery Loves Clips posted about the Dabbleverse, you need to put this up on the screen. I think that's true.
Autism enough.
I think we should put that up on the screen if we ever have to make fun of those guys,
yeah,
which I hope is very
grab that photo.
Which I hope is very rare because it does make people dumber. But I watched the the Keanu thing about the pretty antisocial girls, and it just really is like it's all of those clips about that old, all that TV stuff. It's like I can't be bothered with it. I know they want me in it so bad, but I'm just not. It's kind of an embarrassing place. It's just I think if you're a fan of it and you watch it ironically because you're like, oh, like I think the people in it, like the broadcasters in it, don't understand that they're the punchline. They don't understand that the Boozemocks and all these people, they're watching them as whack packers. Like I was trying, and I love Misery Loves Clips, but I tried to watch a clip of there were 3 drunks just yelling at each other. It was embarrassing. It was Karmic, Kill Everything, and Mersh on with Kevin Brennan. And neither of those 3 understood that Kevin was using them as his Beetlejuice so that he didn't have to do a show. He just had 3 drunks on telling each other that they were all pathetic. And it's like, guys, there is no need to argue. There was enough patheticness to go around. And all these guys are mad that I don't play in their sandbox. They want me in their sandbox. I try to watch these clips. I get 2.5 minutes in and I'm like, this is too sad. Like, I think if you're mentally well-centered, you can't be entertained by that stuff because you're just like, this is pathetic. Like, this is just sad patheticness to watch. I tried to get into that clip. I made it 2 minutes. I was out. I watched Keanu, and this is not a statement on Keanu because there's some stuff Keanu does that I'll watch for a while. But I watched her thing on the pretty antisocial thing, and I'm just like, it's just kind of sad. Not Keanu's part, but like the whole thing. Because I had to work my ass off to make my part of the pretty antisocial thing mildly interesting. I had to be the funniest I could possibly be, the shittiest, shit-eating grin, sarcastic I could possibly be, because these people have the talent of a rock at the bottom of a lake, and you got to lift them up and do all the work, and it's just like, who wants to do that when we could make rapture jokes? 09 Canyon says, I watched some of Kiki's show from yesterday. It wasn't terrible on 2 times speed, but she does like to draw things out just a bit. I don't think she's special, though, in that. I think a lot of those people do. I mean, imagine if you were some stupid drunk asshole on the internet and all you could do was talk about some other stupid drunk asshole on the internet. And you had to make hours worth of content about that. You've got to drag it out. There's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you can do. Gray Duckling says, I picture Aaron Moore as a Boston Market guy. Can I tell you something? When it was open in Roseville, when I was a kid, if my dad, like if my mom was gone for the night and my dad was in charge of dinner, he'd go to his counter where the phone was, and he'd just go through all his coupons that he would keep. My dad's a cheapskate. And you would get to choose. You go to Burger King, Arby's, Boston Market, Subway, just whatever coupons Dad had. And I would always choose Boston Market. So the fact that you're saying Aaron strikes me as a Boston Market guy as like a insult, suck it. I love it. I loved getting the Carver Club with the mac and cheese spirals. That was my favorite at Boston Market. That was a winner every single time. In fact, that is a great memory I have of my father and us going to the Roseville Boston Market and enjoying a Carver Club and some mac and cheese spirals. Oh, and those, not biscuits, they had their cornbread was very, very good.